And that's pretty much it. That's who we are, what we do. We educate, we adopt, we rescue, we support our adopters.
And they really do. We've only had Spot for a year, and already, we've got to know a lot of people.
It's really a family of people. We all kind of become a family. And I'm sorry, my arm is around you, but my dog is around you too.
Were these dogs all racing dogs?
Undo you, yes. They were all racing dogs.
Where do you want me to go?
Just don't move. Okay, there we go.
Some of them retired sooner than others.
Yeah.
Okay.
They retire for a multitude of reasons. Either they're failures, not quick enough to make it around the track to make the buck, or some of them might have an accident, a fracture of a leg, or just won't make the grade to begin with to get out there on the track after training, so they don't race them at all. Basically, we pick them up off the track between 2 and 5 years of age.
The tracks in Wisconsin have closed, both Dairyland and...
Yep. There are no more tracks in Wisconsin. We are now getting our dogs primarily from Florida. The bulk of them we're bringing back up. Some of them, which were at the Dairyland track, and trainers opted to take them to Florida. Once the track closed, they weren't willing to release their dogs to rescue. They wanted to keep running them and seeing if they could make the almighty buck. So they brought them down to Florida, and we're in the process of bringing them back because they have failed. And as they fail, they come back up, and we rescue and adopt them. And that causes us somewhat of a crisis because we have a transportation expense. And it's logistically a problem for us. We're so used to getting our dogs locally. Now we have to get them from Florida. We have to arrange transportation, and it's expensive. But they're well worth it. We'll get them wherever we can.
Are there tracks in Iowa still running?
There is one track left in Iowa at the in a casino there, and we do get dogs from there, but because it's only one track, we don't get a lot. And it's a seasonal track as well. So when their season ends at any track is when we get the largest influx. Good luck to anybody who wishes to adopt one. It's a life-changing experience, and I haven't met a bad greyhound yet.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
From what little I know of them, I've seen they're just a beautiful, beautiful dog. My friends that have some have said that they turn in from a racing dog to a couch potato.
They are known as the 45-mile-per-hour couch potato, indeed. Believe me, they can't wait to get home and get on the couch.
Oh, thank you very much, ladies, and the best of luck to you.
Good night and Merry Christmas.
Was a jolly happy soul, with the corn cob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of gold. Frosty the snowman is
What's your name?
My name's Lisa.
Lisa, and what are you doing?
I am making s'mores. They're the world's greatest sandwich.
And what? Tell me what they are. How do you do it?
You roast a couple marshmallows, and it's between graham crackers and Hershey's chocolate. And then you make a sandwich.
It sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. Thank you.
and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Thumpity-thump-thump, thumpity-thump-thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity-thump-thump, thumpity-thump-thump, over the hills of snow.
Well, here comes the trolley, and people are coming out. We're talking with another one of our cohorts here on the Cable Commission, Janet Mayer.
Yes.
And
also host of Slice of Villa Park.
And I'm very unhappy with you about that because you've never invited me along to eat the pizza.
Hey, next time.
Next time, okay. No, it's a very fine show, and I really enjoy it.
Thank you. Fun being out here tonight. The weather's perfect. Get to enjoy Villa Park. Our Girl Scout troops already decorated our tree. We decorate a tree for Mike Hirsch from Edward Jones every year. We've done it for the last 6 years, and it's a pleasure for us to do that for him.
That was Janet Mayer from the Cable Commission, and they're about the board. And here's our president again, This, once again, we have our president. Well, he's not on camera.
I'm not on camera yet.
Are you taking a ride, Tom? Are you you're taking your brood?
Yeah, we're all gonna sing.
Hi, camera! Hi!
There he is.
Okay. Well, we'll try it this way. And And now the trolley is just leaving for a trip back to the historical museum. The blonde lady sitting in the front was Carol Marcus, who is president of the Historical Society. Now people are lined up for when the trolley comes back, and they'll be all ready to go again. Of course.
Yeah, the trolley. There's nothing like the trolley, people.
But sometimes you have to jump up and down. Maybe you have to jump up and down to keep your feet and toes warm. Keep the circulation going.
I'm with two beautiful women from Villa Park.
We're going, people jumping on the trolley right now, or actually climbing in, and we're going to be taking a trolley ride with them and probably even singing a little bit.
Hello, Merry Christmas. Riley, sit with us. Okay, Riley, sit with them.
This trolley ride, this trolley is going all the way to the Historical Museum.
Merry Christmas. I'm right here. Merry Christmas. Hello. Hey. All right, we're going to have to do this. Let's go.
And we're motivating our wherever the gentleman is
Welcome aboard
taking
the
this.
trolley. Everybody having fun so far?
The narrator is Frank Rogers of the Historical Society,
Full of spirits.
and we will let him do the talking.
We're on our way to the Villa Park Historical Museum. It's a good place to stop for about 20 minutes. Look in on exhibits. They have a train tree there. We have exhibits on all kinds of things. Roaring Elgin, Sears houses, and glassware. We also have a little snowman train tree where the kids pay $1 and you get a prize off the tree. Lots of nice little things. That's always fun. We have two buildings in Villa Park that are on the National Historic Registry. The one you just left off, the Chamber of Commerce, was built in 1909 by Pottinger and Boblinger, which are real estate agents. They used to sell 1-acre lots in Villa Park, what was then known Ardmore and Summit, now Villa Park. You get 1 acre, and then you got a little brood of chicks to go with it, or fruit trees. But in 1939, they outlawed chickens because the town was noted for its smell. The museum is in the other building that's on the National Landmarks, built in 1927 by a man who was like Bill Gates of the day, Sam Insel, who owned the North Shore, South Shore, and the Chicago-Roaring Elgin Railroad. And if you go in the building and look in the lower half, that was a showroom to sell appliances because he also owned Washington Gas and Electric, and he was selling the women appliances for their house so he could sell electricity at night. We're riding along the parade path here with all the lights lit up. We have one of the nicest sections of the parade path there is. With the lights at night, you can feel safe. It's well groomed. This railroad was built in 1909, and they could do 75 to 80 miles an hour in those cars, all the way down to the Loop on Wells Street, Chicago. Here we are at the museum. Watch your step getting off. Have fun in there. A lot to see. We'll be back in about 20 minutes to pick you up.
Let's hear it for the trolley.
At the Historical Museum, we're talking to Sandy Dillinger, stalwart of the museum. Sandy, you want to tell us a little bit about the museum and what you did tonight.
What we did tonight was our celebration, and we've called it Holidays in the Air for years. But we now work with the Chamber on the Joyful Traditions. And so there's the one thing that the kids love is a little tree, and it has little snowballs on it, or snowmen, and you open it up, and there's a number in there, and that corresponds with the gift. So the kids love it, and they get to open their gifts. Cost $1, and they're just happy as can be with their little gifts.
Your Holidays in the Air, how do you know how long it's been going on?
I don't know. It's been a long time before my time. So, it's probably been 15, 20 years, I'm sure. And the train tree, is a collection of the train ornaments that people have donated and collected. And we have enough so that we can change every other year. We have the odd year and the even year ornaments. And so in the last couple of years, we've been putting lights on. Prior to that, we didn't have lights, but now we do. And then all of our exhibits are open. All year around that we're open. We're open from the mid-April to mid-December. And then we close because it gets cold in here. Even though there's heat, it's cold. So, and then we change exhibits during that time, and we just keep busy all year.
That's fine. And people can still donate ornaments to the tree?
Sure, as long as it's a train ornament.
And what do you do? How do you do that?
You just come in and say, would you like a train ornament? And we'll say, yes, thank you. And we'll take their name, and, we'll be happy to take it.
That's about as easy as it can go.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, it doesn't hurt either.
Okay. Frank, would you like to close with a few words about the museum, about your history in Villa Park, the Ovaltine, perhaps? I know we talked about that, saying at one time or another, if you get close to the Ovaltine, you might hear somebody say, Captain Midnight.
Or Little Orphan Annie.
Yeah.
Mr. Gottlieb had an airplane. He was the director of the Ovaltine, and on the tail of the plane was a picture of Little Orphan Annie chasing her dog, which is kind of cute.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
We want to thank you all both for letting us come in and talk to you like this, and we'll be finishing off with signing off with the Joyful Traditions, and of course here at the museum, Holidays in the Air. So until next time, folks, this is your Cable Commission saying, well, thanks for watching. Bye.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. When you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me.